Acceptance criterion for user stories can be expressed in many ways. Frankly, it's up to self-organized teams to figure out the best approach to doing that. But these days, Gherkin is considered a fun way to express acceptance criterion that lends itself gracefully to test automation. Let's pick a story here. From the Lego Parts Warehouse Manager system to create a pick list. So as a Lego part warehouse operator, I'd like to create a pick list from a customer order so that a warehouse picker will be able to fulfill the specific order for the customer. So that's a user story in the style of Mike Cohen. Who is the user? What do they want to do and why? The who, what, why triad. Awesome stuff. Get to your point in your agile process where you need a bit more detail. You groom the story. Well, when you groom the story, you might identify some acceptance criteria. I always encourage my customers to look for different usage scenarios. Some of them are considered a normal flow. So if we're creating a pick list story, a normal flow might well be, we're going to pick a valid list of existing products with a valid operator. Well, okay, so we have a valid list, existing products with a valid operator. How would we express that in Gherkin? Well, Gherkin uses a triad called the given, when, then triad. So this is a picture of a feature file from Gherkin. So the story is to create pick list story that we have on the top, the first few lines there. And then the scenario is to pick several valid products. This is a normal flow, a typical flow. The Gherkin script would read like this. Given the user, Fizbin, is logged in as the operator. That's the precondition. And the inventory has been initialized. That's the precondition. When the following products are requested, and there's a table listing quantity and parts for a few products. So given when, that's the trigger. Then we have a variable outcome. Then the following pick list is returned, and you have a list of what bin the product is in, how many are in that bin, and what's the part number. Given, when, then. Gherkin describes an acceptance criterion. So for each acceptance criterion, we can describe it gracefully with a Gherkin script. Another example might be an alternate flow. Imagine we have a valid list of one product with a valid operator. This is an alternate flow. So we have a Gherkin script. We have given user Fizbin is logged in as the operator, and the inventory has been initialized when the quantity 25 of part 645 is requested, then the following pick list is returned. So we have an example of a case when basically one valid product is picked, and we return a pick list which indicates one product and what bin to take the product from, how many we take, and what's the part number. So that's basically an alternate flow. And for every user story, there's probably several error flows. Frankly, a story usually has one normal flow, several alternate flows, and several error flows. So in this case, we have what if one product in the order does not exist, but the operator is valid. So the Gherkin script might read like this. Given user Fizbin is logged in as an operator, and the inventory has been initialized when the following products are requested, and we want 100 of 3001 old, 20 of Happy Face, and 2 of BB19, then the following pick list is returned, and we have from bin 1900 100 of 31 3001 old. Part does not exist. 20 happy face. We don't have any bins for that. And bin 1892, 2 from BB part BB19.